Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here, coming at you with another trail tip about my Kamp Rite King Cot Kaper. The story behind this is on my fourth night of use, it ripped right here. This material separated from this material, the black pulled away from the gray. On my fourth night of use, I contacted the manufacturer through their website and basically said, even though I bought it in late 2018, I've only been able to use it 4 times and it ripped. I realize it's out of warranty, but it should last more than 3 uses. A few days later, I got an email back stating, yes, we agree, it should last more than 3 nights. Can you send us proof of purchase and photographs of the damage? So I sent them pictures of the rip that I took that morning, as well as a copy of proof of purchase. A few days later, I got an email back stating, even though it's almost a year out of warranty, because I purchased this in December of 2018, we're going to go ahead and replace it. Could you send us your shipping address? So I did. And a few weeks later, it shows up. In fact, 2 days ago, it showed up. We'll get to that one in a little bit. But in the meantime, I have a sewing machine. And if you want to know why, watch this video up here. And I thought if I could separate this material from the frame, I might be able to repair it. And so here's what I did. I was able to sew this back together and then sew an overpatch over it and just run rows across it, reassemble it, and put it back together. And I thought, if nothing else, I'll put this in if this succeeds, if nothing else, I'll put it in the back bedroom and use it as a spare or a backup. Well, I spent 3 hours disassembling this frame because it's mostly nut and bolt construction, separated the material, ran it through the sewing machine, reassembled it, laid down, and I was almost ready to get completely laid flat when rip, down I went. And I thought, well, my patch has failed. It's just pulled away. It's not a success. When I got out of the cot, I realized my patch had successfully survived the test. What happened was, the other end ripped. Now, it's hard for me to hold this up because it wants to fold up. I don't understand why Kamp Rite has put this nice heavy material here and fairly heavy material here and put a seam all the way through. When I purchased this, I had to purchase it online because I couldn't actually go anywhere to see one of these. Because I was thinking that this black material was an overlay for this gray material. And it is not. It's a seam between here and here. So all the weight that's borne out here has to go through this little strip right here. And I think if that's what's causing this to rip, because there's just no support or no method to really transfer the weight from here to here effectively, that's why it is ripping. So, I haven't told Kamp Rite about this, but 2 days ago I did get my replacement cot, and I'm going to open it right here and try it out. So let's see what happens. And here it is, still all packaged up from the manufacturer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up in one take. So pardon my mistakes, I'm not going to edit them out. But I may speed up this part of the video or parts of this video to keep you from getting bored and to make the video a little bit shorter. Well, so far it's looking good. Let's open it up and set it out. Well, so far so good. And now for the acid test. Let's see what happens. It was about at this point that the other one failed when I was testing my patch. Well, it seems to be just fine. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this up in my house and use it for at least a week, maybe even 2, just like I would if I was going to be camping. Now, I'm not going to baby it, nor am I going to abuse it. I'm not going to use it like a trampoline. I'm going to use it just like I would if I was going to be camping. That way I'm going to get a good test of this. So hopefully it's going to survive. If nothing else, maybe this winter I will go through and I will simply reinforce these seams from the bottom, just like I did on my patch, but just reinforce the whole thing and hopefully avoid this whole situation. So that's where I'm at with this cot. So far, so good, but I'll keep you up to date on what's going on with it. So this is Backpack Hack coming at you with this trail tip. Be sure to share, like, share, subscribe, and comment on my videos. Be safe out there, and I'll see you out on the trail.